One of the biggest mistakes that I see riders making is that they ride with their reins way too long. So if your reins are too long, here's what happens. So if I'm going along here, now when I want to stop, this is usually what happens. People lean forward and they pull. So when your reins are this long, it's really hard to have a steady, soft connection, and it's nearly impossible to ride with invisible aids. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to shorten your reins without your horse knowing. We have our awesome little GoPro here so you can get the bird's eye view as well. First of all, I'm going to show you why you should ride with shorter reins, because I watch a lot of videos, student videos inside of my Strides monthly program, and one of the biggest mistakes that I see riders making is that they ride with their reins way too long. So if your reins are too long, here's what happens. So if I'm going along here, Jacques is like the best horse ever, and if suddenly I want to turn but my reins are too long, I have to go like this. And so what happens when that happens is a few things. The first thing is that I get off balance because I have to move my hand so far that I get off balance. Then because I'm off balance and I'm only using one rein, my horse is also off balance. Now, when I want to stop, this is usually what happens. People lean forward and they pull. So when your reins are this long, it's really hard to have a steady, soft connection, and it's nearly impossible to ride with invisible aids. And I know you might be saying, but Amelia, my horse doesn't like riding with short reins. My horse stops when I shorten my reins. That's probably because you're not doing it correctly. So here's a few tips. First tip is that when you shorten the reins, you always want to focus on the rhythm. Make sure that your horse doesn't slow down. So I always anticipate that when I start shortening my reins, my horse might try to slow down, so I'm ready to follow through with my leg. Now, the second thing is that you want to shorten your reins incrementally. So usually I shorten my inside rein first, my outside rein, I shorten them a little bit, I use my leg, I say, hey, keep going, and then I keep my hands a little bit in front. So it's almost like you walk I'm exaggerating, but what you want to do is as you shorten your reins, you walk your hands forward and then gradually establish a steady contact, and then bend your elbows and close your legs. There you go. Good boy. He didn't like that demo. But what I see a lot of people doing is that they just go from a loose rein like this, and then all of a sudden they just make their rein super short and their horse stops. So you've got to think about doing it in rhythm, doing it incrementally, and keeping your hands a little bit more forward. Now, the other tip is that a lot of times the walk is the hardest gait to get your reins short enough, because the walk is a gait that doesn't have any impulsion. So often what I'll do is I'll get my horse in a nice medium walk, which they're allowed to still have their frame a little bit more open and long. Then I'll pick up the trot. And then once I'm in the trot and I feel like my horse is going forward, I shorten, my hands are a little forward here. Now I close my leg, gently vibrate the bit, bend my elbows. So really your goal is that when you shorten your reins, you shouldn't have more pressure in your hand. So that's really how you shorten your reins without your horse knowing. So let my reins get a little bit longer again, and we go through the steps. So here I'm like, I just realized my reins are too long. Step one, focus on the rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Quickly shorten up my reins, incrementally starting with the inside rein, little by little. I'm exaggerating, but see how my hands are way forward? Now I close my leg, gently bend my elbows, vibrate my ring finger a little bit, and now my horse is round with a shorter rein. Good boy. Good boy. So the other thing that's really important when you're shortening your reins is that you're pushing with your thumb onto your pointer finger. So this is what keeps your reins from slipping. And it's super important if you're always like letting your reins out, shortening them up, letting them out, shortening them up. That's gonna be super frustrating for your horse. So we can go up to canter, quickly shorten, shorten, rhythm, close my leg. You'll also notice how quick I am. So that I can go from a long rein, quickly shorten up my reins, keep the rhythm the same. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people making when they go to shorten their reins, that I haven't mentioned yet, is that they stop moving their body and they look down. So a lot of times when people go to shorten their reins, they like go like this, they lean forward, they like literally look at their hands and go like this. So remember that when you go to shorten your reins, you've got to sit back and keep your butt glued in. And you can even just practice like on a long rein when you don't have contact. Just practice like shorten, shorten, thumbs on top, thumbs pushing down, let your reins out, shorten, 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 shorten. Oh boy, I guess I should go over, I kind of missed a little step here. But when you shorten your reins, the most efficient way to do it is by having your hands help one another. So if I want to shorten my right rein, I put both my reins in my left hand. So I push here and then I slide down my right hand like this. And then now my right rein is short, but my left rein is long. So then what I'm going to do is put both reins in my right hand and then slide down my left hand. So I probably should have gone to that first, but that's the technique for how you shorten your reins, is with one hand helping another. And you've got to practice this a ton until it's just second nature, until you don't have to think so hard about it. Because if you have to think really hard about how to shorten your reins, then your body's going to stop going in the rhythm of your horse. So I hope you like this video. In the description box, there's a free PDF about rider position. There's also one about patterns and figures to help you train your horse. And please subscribe. Many of you watch all my videos and don't subscribe. We post a new video every single Wednesday, and we have a lot of great ones coming up this year. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.